Hello everyone and welcome back to Abernathyville. So I finished the gym and I just wanted to show you guys real quick before we start building. I decorated it. I went and found some more barbells and stuff. General Atomics Galleria if you need barbells and weights. They have them all. I didn't even take half of them. Anyway, this one that's only got weights on one side of it, I got that out of Hardware Town, and that's the only one they have in Hardware Town. Anyway, so I got posters on the walls. I'm falling down here. I've got just stuff, things they might have in a gym. You know, they got their cigarettes and stuff. Got water and drinks and cups and towels and buff out, of course. Gotta have the buff out. Anyway, stuff like that. So, somebody suggested that I use the heavy weapon stand as a barbell stand, so they said they saw someone else using that. Don't know who, so I can't credit the person, but whoever did this first, thank you. Of course, I'm going to be replacing this with the official one when the DLC comes out, but until then, it does look pretty nice, doesn't it? Anyway, oh, and as you might have noticed, I added the rolling garage door because several of you suggested that I put that on, and I think it actually does look better. And it's connected to the door switch for this. So when this one closes, that one closes too. I know you can't really see it, but there it is. So the Atom Cats, when they close up shop for the night, they also close the gym. There we go. Also, I took out one of the power armor displays. Somebody suggested that it looked more like a showroom than a workroom, like a garage. So they suggested putting another power armor workbench in here instead. And so let me know what you guys think about that. It sticks out a little farther into the room, so I don't know, but it's all right, I think. Yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I've done. I was really busy recording a bunch of other videos for the weekend because I'm going to be gone this weekend, so I had to record a backlog of... I'll still be able to post new videos, I just won't be able to make new videos, so I was trying to create a backlog and get it all ready to go, so you guys wouldn't even notice I'm gone. Anyway, so I haven't done any other work here in Abernathy other than that, and I just did that today. The day I'm recording this, not the day you're watching it. Now, I had feedback on this possible jail. Most of you suggested that I just make it like a little security office as people come into the gate. Sort of like they keep an eye out on who's coming and going. And it could have a holding cell in it, yeah? It's not the jail. It's not the police station. It's just a little checkpoint office sort of thing, like when people come in the gate, and yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to build it, and I'm actually not going to make it that big. I'm going to take off one thing so it's not so crowded coming through here, and I don't think it really needs to be any bigger than that. It's going to have a little office area and one cell, a holding cell, in case they need to detain somebody, yeah? Alright, so let's get going on that. I'm going to make it out of the barn pieces so that it looks like it goes with the rest of the town. I played around with this a little bit beforehand to see what would look good, and I tried it with concrete, but I did not like the way that looked at all, so I'm not going to do it with concrete. I'm going to do it with these. And I think I might even go a little bit farther with this one, you guys, and actually put the furniture inside, because since there's not going to be very much, I'll show you all of that. Sorry, man, I'm in your way, aren't I? I gave all my guards Covenant security armor. I just happened to have some on hand. I killed everyone in Covenant a long time ago, but I just kept a few of them. A few of the Covenant security armors. So, I was like, hey, I was like visiting a really old settlement that I haven't been to in a long time, and I have like a chest at all of my settlements where I just stick a bunch of stuff I'd like to keep, and then it ends up getting completely misplaced because I have no idea where I kept it, stuff like that. So anyway, let's see. So yeah, I was just like at a settlement, I don't remember which one it was, and I just found it one day and it's like, hey, I could put my guards in those. Alright, so I'm just sticking these up here. Basic thingamabobbers. I'm gonna get around here. Now this one won't go in right here unless I use the other one and turn it around. That's what I did last time. Actually, it might work better if I... Where's the door? There it is. I need to put a door there. That's the cell door. Might snap to the top of that. I got it to last time. Oh, look, it's gonna do it again. Now, let's put it in first. And then put the roof on. There we go. It's backwards, because otherwise the roof won't go on, but it's alright. Probably really won't even notice much. Not gonna really be looking up there, huh? Now I would like... Oh, I need to put the front on there. Let's see... Now this is a tiny building, isn't it? It looks like a miniature building compared to these other ones it's next to. Now, I want to put a front porch on it just to make it a little bit bigger. Okay? To make it look a little bit bigger. So I'm going to be attaching a front porch, covered front porch, to go with the theme of the town. Covered front porches. Okay. And take that out. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Just making sure there weren't any holes in the cell. Alright, now we need posts. Hopefully I can put down any and all posts. See, when you got boards in the ground like this, they want to snap to the boards and they don't want to go underneath. Go down, go down. Oh, come on. There you go. You know, this side's going to be a pain because of these boards that I have here. I suppose I can always take them out and put them back later, but... Yeah, it's not going to go in. Oh well. Alright, now I want to put some steps. So I think this is low enough, possibly low enough for regular steps. It floats a little bit. Yeah. I was hoping that I would be able to have regular steps on that. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, so that's the basic building right there. And I would like to put furniture in now. So, in the cell, of course, we have to have just some benches for them to sit on, because it's just a holding cell. They're not going to be like living here. You know, they'll transfer them to the big prison later if they have to. This is just the cell to keep drunkards or people of questionable reputation who they don't want coming in. Okay. And we should probably put a door on that so they can't get out. Not that they couldn't get out, but you know what I mean. So it looks like they couldn't get out. I'm gonna put this one on there. What direction does that open? Oh, okay. Good. I didn't want it to open out. Alright. Now, I'm going to be putting a placeholder desk here until we get the guard desk. The guard desk that you can assign guards to. Why am I looking under chairs for the desk? I don't know. So I'm just going to put a placeholder desk here. And then when the new DLC comes out, the Vault DLC comes out, we will be putting a guard desk here. And then I can assign a guard to it. So that'll be nice. And some chairs for the people to sit in who are being interviewed by the head guard or whatever he's called. And also, he needs something to put people's confiscated valuables in, yeah? So we'll put a safe, and I can't get it far enough into the corner. So, time to glitch it in. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Not rug glitch, because rug glitch has not been working right in my settlement, in this particular settlement for some reason. I mean, it works. I can glitch things in just fine. I just can't take the rugs out later. So, I'm going to use the cat bowl, because the cat bowl is actually a really nice select all alternative to larger items like the ashtray. You can stick the cat bowl pretty much anywhere. So it's a really, really good alternative. It doesn't have as much collision around it as other items, so it goes in better. Understand? Alright, now let's see. Probably maybe also a footlocker or something. We can just stick right there to put not so valuable stuff in. Which is the front of this footlocker? Did I just put it in backwards? Yes, I did. Alright. There we go. And let's see. Over here maybe we can have some waiting chairs for people to wait in if they need the attention of the guard, but it's not urgent. They can sit there and wait if he has other people here already. Okay. And then we need a door on the front. So I think the white doors look best on the front of these buildings, these barn buildings, because they already have white trim, so white doors look good. And we go in, and there's the cell, and the sheriff's office. Oh, he doesn't have a chair. Okay, we will get him a chair. That's a door. What just happened? No, that's odd. Okay. Desk chair. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can notice my frame rate has been taking a very big hit lately. I'm glad we're almost done with this settlement, because this is starting to get to be just a little too much for my system to handle. Alright, anyway, there it is, more or less. Doesn't it look like a little miniature building from this angle? Not as much so from this angle, but yeah, it is pretty small. But it needed to be small, because that's not a very big space. Anyway, what do you guys think? Just a little checkpoint guard house. Do you like it? Should I keep it there? Or should it go? Let me know in the comments, of course. Now, since we have some time left, I wanted to... What? We have floating Brahmin over here. I cannot wait until I'm done with this and I can take him away. Oh. Yeah. Take him away. He just ran through my market earlier and knocked over a ton of stuff, so I'm really tired of him being around. Anyway, speaking of stuff getting knocked around. So, I'm sure you all probably saw my little announcement request video that I posted the other day asking for your questions concerning decorating for an upcoming video that I'm making. Well, and you guys gave me a lot actually, so thank you. But the most popular question, the most asked question was, how do you keep stuff from falling through shelves? How do you make stuff stay put? Well, I wish I could tell you there's a surefire way, and I was going to address it in this video because it's my other video. I'll mention it in my other video, but I won't go into as much in depth because my video is already going to be pretty in depth, and I just don't feel like there's going to be room for everything and to show you guys what I'm going to show you right now. So don't get excited. I'm not showing you any kind of foolproof way to fix it or to stop it from happening, because there really isn't. Unfortunately, I wish there was. You guys have been seeing my settlement all decked out in all kinds of beautiful displays of junk, right? And most of the time it stays put, but it doesn't always stay put, even for me. I just don't show you when it falls down. You know, I have to keep up appearances, right? No, I'm kidding. It hasn't been falling down much. I've been actually really lucky with this settlement up until now, okay? So, I have kind of gotten an idea of when it happens and why. Not necessarily why specifically, but when. It happens when you fast travel away from your settlement. It happens less often if you walk away from your settlement. So like if I walked out here and went somewhere else and then walked back in, it's less likely that items will be on the ground when I come back. Okay? If I fast travel away and fast travel back, that's when it's like when you fast travel, you leave a huge shockwave behind you or something and it just blows everything over. That's almost what it feels like, okay? So, and I haven't tested this yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to test whether or not walking away from your settlement outside the load zone and then fast traveling, and then when you want to come back, fast travel to a nearby location and run in, if that will prevent things from falling over. Because other than that, I really don't know. Now, because I did a lot of fast traveling back and forth today, I was trying to find a bunch of stuff. I was trying to find these blue cartons, yeah? Because I want to put light bulbs and whatnot in them. All the little things that just look funny sitting on shelves by themselves. So I was going far and wide looking for these. And of course, you can't store them in your inventory, so you have to run them back and forth. Anyway, but I would fast travel away to the location where I knew they were, and then I would run back in with one in my grip, right? So I did that, I don't know, 5 or 6 times in one, session of the game being turned on. And after I was done, I went around and looked at all my buildings, and, well, let me show you. Let's see. We can do it best with this. So most of the stuff on this shelf is still intact. A bunch of stuff is missing from this one. As you can see, all the stuff that I had sitting here is gone, and a lot of the stuff on this shelf is gone. It's even worse in the store. My beautiful groceries shelf is completely missing. of things. So it all fell underneath. You can see some of the Nuka-Cola Quantums and bottles through the cracks down there. And I won't be able to get those back without taking the floor off because I can't reach them. And a bunch of other stuff fell and sunk. And you can often find your stuff back behind your stores. As you can see, most of my stuff fell under here. Alright? Now, this has happened. This my my fat man fell through. My gun shop. All my toys fell outside my toy store. Okay, this all happened today. Now, this hasn't happened to this degree yet since I started building this, okay? Don't think that this happens every single time I load my save. It does not. There might be 1 or 2 items here and there that fell through, but never to this degree, okay? And now I don't know how it is for the rest of you guys. I know some of you have said that every time you come back to your settlement, everything is on the ground. And it could be because you're fast traveling in. Because up until today, I wasn't fast traveling in. I'd like run over to Sanctuary or something like that. But I wasn't really leaving my settlement much, and I wasn't doing a lot of fast traveling back and forth. All the bottles I set up are knocked over, okay? I did add a few things. I added a kitchen back here. And a cooler. Oh, and I changed the lighting in here. I put candles on the tables instead. I think it looks a lot better, don't you guys? Anyway, I'm just wanted to show you guys that I'm not exempt from the awful laws of physics in this game, okay? I don't have some secret formula. All I know is that when you do fast travel away from your settlements, and then it does blow things up, okay? Not everything, though, alright? Most of the stuff in here is still on the shelf. I did lose some stuff here. I did put this stuff back. This stuff was gone. But it's generally, you can find it all behind your, just go along the back sides of your, you know, I don't have anything on this on the outside, but you saw how all of the my clinic I lost. See, I didn't lose these magazines. I didn't lose anything on here.
Let's get a look
but I did lose stuff here, and I lost some stuff here. Even a ball from the toy store, which is way over there on the other side, came into here somehow. Don't ask me how. Anyway, all this stuff was outside the wall on the ground, and I have picked it up, but I didn't lose anything off of here. Alright, so it's kind of selective, I guess, but anyway, I'm going to leave it all down. I'm going to pick it up, but I'm going to leave it off the shelves. I'm not going to put it back until I do the final tour, because I just personally don't have time to fix it right now. But I will fix it before the final tour. And, you know, you guys, it's, for me, I know that everybody has their own levels of patience. For me, it's not a big deal because I have really, like, a lot of patience. I don't get frustrated with these little things very, very easily, okay? But I know, I understand that everybody's not like that, and that some people just can't handle this happening to them all the time, and it's just like, why bother even decorating at all? And I get that. I totally get that. And obviously, the less stuff you have out, the less you have to fix. But I think it really does have to do with fast traveling. That is what I have seen so far. So, test it in your own games. When you leave your settlement, walk out of the load zone first before you fast travel, and then fast travel back into a nearby location, and then walk in, and see if that helps at all. I haven't tested it yet, but I am going to, because, yeah, I do think that it is connected somehow to fast traveling. Anyway, you guys, I do know that placing items with the free grab, like grabbing items and picking them up and then placing them, is less likely to cause them to fall into the ground than placing them with the build menu. Okay, when you place them with the build menu, they do fall in more often. So think about that too. Try placing items by hand instead of through the build menu and see if that helps. Because I really haven't been having problems up until today. Just a little tiny ones now and then, but it wasn't a big deal. It was like, oh, I lost a globe. Oh, I lost a couple bottles. It wasn't a big deal. It's like, especially this store. This store has held out the longest from any of them. I haven't, like, nothing got messed up in this store until today. All right? I lost all my bubble gum. Bubblegum is so hard to find, and I lost it all. It's probably under the floor. Now, see, they do. They fall underneath the floor. And so then I would suggest not building with these stilts, because if anything falls underneath, like you can see some gas tanks under there and some items that fell down. This fell down from the clothing store. Oh, I was looking for that. All my clean suits and stuff fell. So see, like, the clothing store didn't get touched much. It's still almost in perfect condition. The only stuff I lost was the stuff that was on this table. And it was all my clean suits that are really hard to find. Clean suits. I went out to try to find more and I couldn't. So I'm glad I got one of them back. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't lost a single thing from the rest of the store. So it is kind of selective, I guess. Well, I did lose my cotton threads. Oh well. Those are easy to find. Anyway, I probably have rambled on enough about that, but I just wanted you guys to know that you are not alone in this. I don't have a secret formula. I wish I did. I wish I did, but I don't. This is a Bethesda game, and this is what Bethesda games do. This is what, you know, this happened in Skyrim, and for some reason they just haven't fixed it. They did fix it a little bit since patch 1.5. Patch 1.5 fixed it a lot. It used to be things were guaranteed to fall through the table, even if you just stepped outside the load zone for a second and then step back in. I would come back and find everything sunken through the tables. But now it's, you know, I can go, what? I don't even know when I started building this, like how many in-game days it's been. Oh, wow. It was, so it's September in my game right now, and it was May when I started, so it's been a long time. It was May in my game when I started building this, and now it's September, so that's a long time to not have a ton of problems with the stuff falling around. So anyway, I'm actually pretty happy with how cooperative the settlement has been. And it might be acting up now just because it's so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I have in here. I would not doubt that that's the reason. So I in my smaller settlements, nothing moves, you know, nothing moves in my smaller settlements. So settlement size could have something to do with it too. I don't know. It would take some testing to decide that. Yeah, all the, I didn't lose everything in the house, but I did lose some stuff. So as you can see, some of the stuff up on that shelf fell down, and I got some stuff falling down from the floor above it. Stuff that was up there. All the stuff in my little hutch fell underneath it. So, but it's I don't know. It's okay. To me, it's okay. I will fix it, and it will be pretty again for the final tour, so don't worry about that, you guys. Alright, anyway, here it's getting dark. I am going to call this episode good. Let me know what you think about this, and this is the last thing to be built in this settlement. Last building to be built. I'm not going to build any more, okay? Because there's really no more room. I will probably plant some crops here, and then I'm going to just be working on fixing all the decorations and finishing up what I haven't finished yet, okay? I'm going to be adding the rest of the signage to the buildings, which actually, we need some names. I don't think we got a name for the hardware store yet. I don't recall any anyways. If you did think of one, please tell me again, because I forgot and I don't remember which video you posted it on. Also names for the clothing store and the general store. I believe that's it. I think that's all. Everything else is named. I put Tower Toys, Games and Comics on there. I forgot to show you guys that. It's a little up high. You can't really see it, but that was the only room I had to put the sign. So there we go. One of you guys, not sure who, sorry, it was suggested quite a while back, so I don't remember who did it, but it stuck in my head, so I remembered it. Anyway, let me know, you guys, what to name the general store, the clothing store, and the hardware store. And I'm just going to name this the Adam Cat's Gym, since it goes with the Adam Cat's garage. Okay? Oh yeah, and I would like to know what you guys think of this too. I think it turned out pretty darn nice, actually. I like it. Alright, anyway, so it's going to be a while before you guys see another episode of this. I'm not going to post another Abernathy episode until after the DLC comes out, okay? The Vault-Tec Workshop. After that comes out, I will make a new episode of Abernathyville with the new stuff. I'm going to be putting new stuff in. That's from the new DLC. I'm probably going to be replacing some of the stuff with new stuff. We'll see. It depends on what they have in there. But anyway, I will be making an episode after that. So after the 26th, give me a little time to actually play around with the stuff first. It probably won't come out on the 26th, but, you know, it'll come out that week after that, okay? All right. Anyway, until then, you guys, enjoy my other videos. I'm going to be having some tips and tricks videos coming out soon. That decorating video, of course, I'm going to be working on, and I am trying really hard to write the next script, the script for my next survival mode guide. I'm sorry it's so late, but this Abernathyville has been taking up all my time. Anyway, maybe now that I'm taking a little bit of a break from it, I will have time to work on that. Of course, no, I'm not taking a break on it. I'm still going to be working on it. You guys just won't be watching it. Anyways, I will see you guys later, okay? Bye.